According to a 12 News investigation last month, the Hinds County Board of Supervisors said it would take a year or two to turn things around at the Hinds County Detention Center, which currently is in danger of a federal takeover. What do you see as the central issue there, Mr. Chrysler?
I think the central issue is meeting all the prerequisites set by the DOJ. The Hinds County Sheriff's Department have their set of requirements and prerequisites, and the Hinds County Board of Supervisors has theirs. We're working steadfast on addressing all the ones in the Hinds County Sheriff's Department. But I want the citizens of Hinds County to be very clear. Unless we do both, unless we solve and respond and meet the prerequisites of the DOJ at the Hinds County Sheriff's Department and the Board of Supervisors, we're not going to get from underneath the Department of Justice consent decree. But I feel confident that the relationship that I've established as the Hinds County Sheriff with the Board of Supervisors, we could do it within that time frame. I'm hoping and trusting we can do it even sooner. The time frame will be dictated by how we respond to the DOJ's consent decree, and we're working tirelessly to meet those requirements.
Mr. Jones?
That's a very good question. The truth of the matter regarding this particular question is not only do we have the consent decree issue, but we have a leadership issue as well. There was a jail walkout that the public doesn't know much information about, where there were only 3 detention officers left in the facility that happened this past Saturday. That is a very, very serious issue that Hinds County faced that particular day. There were employees that walked out of the detention facility as it relates to some issue they had regarding leadership. Not only that, we have a jail administrator that has been assigned to the sheriff's office for several months now. She has tenured her resignation as well. So we're in a setback as it relates to the detention facilities. We're nowhere near ready to come from under the consent decree. As a matter of fact, we are moving backwards instead of forward with the consent decree. The public should know this, but again, we still have to continue to try to meet the mandates and continue to check the boxes of the consent decree with the best with what we have right now. Thank you.
30 seconds to respond.
Well, let me just say that walkout absolutely did not happen. They attempted to walk out at the instruction of my opponent. But I want people to know, at the end of the day, when I got down there, immediately when I found out that employees had some issues and concerns that they did not want to report to duty, keeping in mind that people were still on their shift, that's why we have shifts, that I went down, addressed the issues, and they went back to work. So it wasn't, again, a coup, wasn't anything like a walkout, but I think my opponent attempted to make that a case.
All right, real quick, you get 30 seconds to respond.
I would ask the interim Sheriff Chrysler, since he accused me of instructing a walkout, to prove it, because I didn't. Right. As a matter of fact, there were 25 employees that walked out of the facility.
All right, we're going to wrap it up right there. We reached the end of the broadcast part.